forecasted to hit the Twin Cities, but right now, calm outside, and of course, a calm day inside U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the New England Patriots and the Minnesota Vikings. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Now, after that last running play, we've got an offensive lineman down on the field. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now Jones. While the training staff works on him, they'll step aside and be right back. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. A little costly there. You wipe out the first down. You also move further back.
No doubt about it. So you went from moving the sticks to them staying in the same spot, except for that one guy carrying the yard marker. He moves back farther.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally, and then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
They shakes him off, but in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. And this one is right through. And the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Getting this to Roundtree out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. On 2nd down, it's Lynch. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. The numbers on the ground for Lynch a week ago, there was no answer for him defensively. Over 200 yards, 2 touchdowns to boot.
And that was a fun film to watch because a few of those runs, it was apparent he was just not going to be denied. And his team is hoping that carries over to this week as well.
Oh, and this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. On 2nd down now, it's Lynch. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. So, Charles, you look at this offense, and really on paper at least, a great situation for them upcoming. They're unbeaten on the year, an open week coming up after this. So I guess my question, any worry that maybe this is coming at the wrong time?
Oh, definitely I would be worried about this game, maybe more than any other on the schedule, because I know my guys are looking ahead to that open week. I've got to keep them focused on the task ahead, make sure they take care of business in this one. Otherwise, you're talking about a double trap. The trap of losing the game and then having the open touchdown.
touchdown Sloman to do the kickoff honors. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. A tough challenge here in this one. We'll see if he can duplicate the numbers on your screen that he put up last week, up over 100 and a touchdown.
We're watching tape to prepare for this game. One thing you noted that I totally agree with, great complimentary piece in the last game. You know, they're able to throw it pretty well. He ran it exceptionally, and they hope to continue that same formula in this game.
Complimentary with an E, not an I.
That's my English teacher right there.
Now a 2nd down and 6. They'll try the left side. Briggs. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. Now it looks like we've got a Patriot down, slow to get up. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Throwing Jones. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's got Rome. And he will finally go out of bounds, but not before he takes it down to the 25. A big play there for New England. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping the second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football. After 7-3 the score on EA Sports. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play, backwards a yard. Back to throw. Jones. And this is caught at the 8. Touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And once again, the Patriots are back out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7. So that drive, 6 plays, 75 yards. And it ends with a New England touchdown. Taken at the goal line.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
On 1st and 10, Burton. That's into the hands of the running back, Roundtree. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now a handoff here to his running back. And this will be a Vikings first down as he's got this up to the 35-yard line. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a 2nd time.
On 1st down, Burton. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. Touchdown, Vikings. A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings have once again taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 14-10. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors. No run back here for Reed, so this will come out to the 25. Here comes Mac Jones and the rest of the Patriot offense.
Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but they're losing. And I think as the captain of the offense, you probably always feel like you need to do more in that situation.
The best have always felt that way, and they won't settle for anything less. So right now, his goal is to increase what he's doing on the field, try to make sure his teammates come along with him, and he feels like if I do better, everyone will do better. And that's what we're seeing from him right now. Got to have a little extra determination.
Yeah, a little extra determination. He has thrown the touchdown pass. No interceptions for him personally to this point.
New England on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. From the gun, Jones. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. The Patriots send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And this will be down by a member of the kicking team just outside of the 30-yard line. So here are the Vikings to take over. They are working on that very impressive 9-game win streak, looking to get it to 10 as they've got the lead here, 1st and 10. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth.
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
First down, the run with Lynch. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 45 yards on the ground for him so far. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. Looking to throw. Burton. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to...
Touchdown! It's complete. A great effort there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 21-10 game. After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's had a good chunk of carries. Problem is for very little success. I don't want to put it all on his shoulders, but that's a big reason they're losing right now.
Have to be very careful that he doesn't start pointing fingers. Offensive line obviously trying. The defense is doing a nice job against him today. When it's all said and done, it's all about the guy in the mirror. He has to get it done better going forward.
See if he can look and do some soul searching now. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Ray. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. On 2nd down, it's Briggs, and he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it for the pick. And the Vikings are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
Throwing on first down, Burton. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds, looks like right at the 15.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
On first down, Lynch. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. They'll keep it on the ground again here. He's got a first down past the 30. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings will extend their lead here just before halftime. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. 4 seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And the white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we reach halftime. We now proceed to the start of the second half.
Final adjustments being made in the locker rooms. We're just about ready for the second half from Minneapolis. And for the call, let's rejoin Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2. To throw on second down. Burton sliding out of the pocket. And his throw is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
7 yards on the carry there, but now they're staring at 4th down. And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They're going to try and throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to have the first down as he's marked down just shy of the 20. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
On second down now, it's Johnston. And this will be a Vikings first down as the tackle made at the 35-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he'll get this up to about the 40. Now, after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown, Vikings. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. extra point splits the uprights, and they open the lead up now to 25. So that drive in total 8 plays, and it's polished off by a Viking score.
After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors. No run back here for Reed, so this will come out to the 25.
Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
You think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Now Jones throwing on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Conner. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good game and a first down.
And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Back to throw. Jones throwing the out route incomplete. It's Briggs. Touchdown, Patriots. A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Johnston, and he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Brings up 3rd and 1. On 3rd down, Johnston. And some room to roam now. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
134 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Only needed 1 yard. He said, I'll get you more than that.
Yeah, yard, piece of cake, right? And if you're a defender, seeing the back of the jersey and being able to read his name, not a good thing. That means you're in chase mode. That didn't go well for them on that snap.
Here's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A big play that time through the air. 33 yards.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for them.
And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. About 3 yards there to the 27.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming up.
He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. A great play there. 27 yards. So they called it a touchdown originally. This will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Point after touchdown Sloman to do the kickoff honors. Here's Reed returning. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. New England's offense set to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. Yeah, this all incomplete. He tried to check it down to his running back and nearly had the ball picked. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the 1st by a few yards. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. They'll try and run for it, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. On 1st and 10, Burton. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Handoff comes to Lynch. Shrugs him off. They find some open field here. Touchdown, Vikings. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Vikings add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will swell by 1 more. After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down, it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out of
pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. The Patriots send out their punter, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return, and the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. They'll try and wind down some clock with Lynch. Wiggles free. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 205 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Off the bootleg, Burton. And a throw right sideline is complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A big connection on that one. 36 yards. Back to throw. Burton. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Looking to throw. Burton. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors. No run back here for Reed, so this will come out to the 25. New England trying to get a place on offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. A big play there for New England.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing, and if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now a man open down the middle of the field. Now they got to get to the line quickly. On 2nd and inches, Jones. He finds his man, complete. That's Ray. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And he comes back with one complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Back to throw again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Sam Sloman for the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown.
And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback. The Patriots ready to try again on offense.
Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll try the left side. Briggs. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete, as time has run out on this football game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to